it's an honest conversation, and I really believe that every parent, every foster carer, teacher, caseworker, police officer, and support worker should probably hear. Sometimes the people with the greatest answers are the ones who actually live it. Healing isn't just one conversation. It's not one decision. It's not just one moment. It's a whole journey. It's it's life changing. Like it's yeah. Listen without judgment and remember every child has a story. Sometimes all they're waiting for is someone to hear it. People often talk about what adults go through, but no one asks the children. Well, I know a lot throughout the system and the time that Shan spent with me and in the care of the system, she wasn't asked what she wanted. It was always she was told what was in the best interest. How do you think everything affected your mental health? Obviously, there was days she felt angry, sad, confused.
It's not that easy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people who experience trauma, they try to cope in their own ways. They turn to the alcohol or weed or the gym or whatever it may be, surfing, cars. Looking back now, do you think there was times where you were trying to numb that feeling?
Yeah.
And how did you go about it? Like, what was your ways of numbing it?
Smoking weed.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know. Probably just going out and distracting myself.
Just hanging out with friends and keeping busy. What do you wish adults had understood about what was really going on during that period? And even now, like,
I don't know. That every teenager just needs someone, I guess. Just to be there and just support them and just hold them and comfort them through everything, I guess.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just not make anyone feel alone.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So there's obviously been times where you've felt alone yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Can you give us an example of when?
Hmm. When I was just going through a really bad breakup.
Yeah. You didn't really have anyone to talk
Yeah.
to turn to. No one really asked how you were going.
No one messaged me. Me and my friends didn't really talk for about 3 months. I just went off social media, like, didn't really talk to anyone. Like, yeah, it was just.
Very isolated.
I stayed in bed for, yeah, them 3 months, and my hair got really bad. I didn't brush it, and then I had to cut it because it got really bad.
Yeah.
And
So you
then,
stopped looking after yourself,
yeah.
stopped brushing your hair, probably showering regularly.
Mhm. Eating. I stopped eating.
Stop eating.
I got to 30. Yeah, I got to 38 kilos.
Yeah. So lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And did you ever go to the doctor and get medication or have a diagnosis?
No.
No. You just managed it with weed and
Yeah.
friends.
And eating a lot because, munchies.
Looking back, if you could tell your younger self something in preparation to what you were about to go through in the next 4 years, what would you tell yourself then?
Just be prepared.
How can you be prepared?
I don't know, just emotionally be prepared. That's what I would tell myself.
Yeah.
Tell myself.
But as an 11-year-old, how can you be emotionally prepared? Just try and be, what, stronger?
Yeah.
Mm. More resilient,
Yeah.
as they say. If someone worked in like child protection, DCJ, and they're listening today, what do you wish they understood about the kids going through the system and what it's like getting, you know, taken to another family from school and not getting to say goodbye and all that?
It's hard for the kid. It really is. Like, yeah. They might not show that it was hard, but like in like as time goes and they start realizing, like it does like it does stay with them for quite a long time, I guess. They have a lot of family time, I guess. Like with their like mum and everything.
Like more phone calls, more
Yeah.
communication. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just way worse than it should have been. Yeah.
What do you mean by way worse than what it should have been?
Like me getting put in the system and everything and going through court when it just should have been like, just me go away for like, I don't know, a few weeks, and just get away from the area and like, so like when I go back there I'm just all fresh and new and, go back to school and probably mum pulls her head in and all that by then and like,
We finish up this episode, I just want to say that over these last 3 episodes, you've walked beside Shan through some of her hardest chapters in her life as an 11, 12, 13, 14 year old. You've met the little girl who grew up surrounded by domestic violence. You've seen the teenager who was trying to make sense of the world but never felt safe. You've heard about the trauma, the addiction, the relationships, and the choices she made while simply trying to survive. But there's one thing I hope you take away from this series, and it's that, again, like, no child is born broken. Children adapt to the environments they're raised in. Sometimes those adaptations help them survive, but later in life, the same survival mechanisms become the very things that they have to heal from. Shen's story isn't about bad choices, it's simply about a young girl who was carrying pain and still is carrying pain than most adults ever could imagine. Despite everything she's lived through, she's still standing, she's still fighting, and she's proving that your past does not have to define your future.